Gentlemen, we're going to be delayed a little bit. It looks like we have to divert a barge from hitting the waterfront. And I believe from downstairs I heard somebody say cool.
A captain's tale of an unforgettable day out on the water.
Definitely see the David-and-Goliath aspect of it. A small aluminum passenger vessel going up against a giant steel barge and all those containers.
That's King County water taxi captain Dan Krehbiel. He and his crew were traveling to Pier 50 from West Seattle around 1 o'clock Thursday afternoon when they noticed this 300-foot container barge drifting toward the Great Wheel and the Seattle Aquarium.
One of those "this isn't good" situations, and we're the only ones around to help to try to make it better.
Within moments, Captain Krehbiel and his crew sprung to action.
It needed to be diverted away from the waterfront, and that I had access to the flat side of the barge. I knew I could get up against it and start pushing on it without any major damage to the boat or putting anybody at serious risk.
This quick thinking eventually allowed them to push the barge north toward empty Pier 66, where tugs arrived, pinning the ship to the terminal until it could be retrieved. The water taxi was not damaged, and according to the owners of the barge, no injuries were reported, and only minor damage occurred.
I'm glad that we were able to be there at the right time and the right place. If it had happened at any different a time, we either wouldn't have been there soon enough, or we would have gone past it before it came loose, and it would have been an entirely different outcome.
He's grateful for how this story ended, as this humble captain returns back to work tomorrow.
Once that was over, it's kind of, well, I'm going to have to tell my wife about this, and she's making a bigger deal out of it than I am.
Reporting in Seattle, Brady Wakayama, King 5 News.
Alaska Marine Lines is responsible for that barge. In a statement, it says the Pacific Trader barge came loose from its mooring on Harbor Island. High winds then pushed it across Elliot Bay. An investigation is still underway tonight to figure out how it all happened.